Oh my days. Oh my days, ladies and gentlemen. We witnessed an absolute romping last night in the Champions League. Manchester City 7, Red Bull Leipzig nil. I mean, there has to be, come on, have some sort of mercy, man. I mean, have some sort of limit. I know Bundesliga teams, they're not really known for their defense, but this this is some level of battering, man. This is round of 16 Champions League, This is not a Mickey Mouse team, and Man City made them look like Mickey Mouses, to be honest. And Erling Haaland, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to spend a lot of time talking about Erling Haaland. We're going to look into Manchester City's tactics that I've found unbelievable. I mean, Pep Guardiola, what a tactician this guy is. Things that he does, the way he's evolving the team is just phenomenal. I mean, if Man City continue in this manner, good luck to anyone trying to stop them. They ask so many different questions from different players. Every player looks like they're going to score. Every player looks like they're going to score. There's literally threat from every angle. And when Erling Haaland is in the mood that he was against Leipzig, he's literally unstoppable. There's talks about Josko Vardio, one of the up-and-coming, big-time superstar defenders in world football at the moment. Even he was made to look like very, very ordinary, very ordinary. And look, nothing against Vardio. I mean, this is a unbelievable team that he's come up against, but nonetheless, man, they've had their pants pulled down, man. Leipzig literally had their pants pulled down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to spend a lot of time going through some interviews that Haaland did. I think it's quite interesting the way he talks and what the team wants to do, and we want to try and react to those interviews. And as I said, I want to try and showcase to you the tactical tweaks, the twitch that Pep Guardiola applied on Leipzig. Wow, it was sensational. Guardiola, I know Haaland equal Messi's record. Of course, I remember it's incredible. He did it in 60 minutes, tells Sky Sports. Sky Norway, sorry. Erling is young. He has an incentive of beating Messi's record in the future. If he'd have achieved that at 22, he would have been bored in his future. I mean, this guy, I think Messi did it in 82 minutes, along with Luis Adriano for Shakhtar, who did it in 82 minutes as well. Haaland did it in like 60 minutes. There you go. Incredible scenes. He's already got 39 goals in all club competitions in this particular season, which is, it's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. His record, quickest to 30 Champions League goal in 25 games or something like that, is gonna rip up all sorts of records. I'm telling you, the longer he stays at Man City is going to create a lot of chances, and he's just going to make everyone look like fools. He's already making the Premier League look like fool, and he's now making the Champions League look like fool. Now, this is the first video that I want to play to you guys. Let's listen on this and let's react to some of the things that Haaland says. We'll pause here and there and we'll try and react to it. Let's go.
Here we go. Erling Haaland joins us now. Look at that. You even got a bow. Hello, Erling. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on a phenomenal night in the Champions League. And for you, a special night, scoring 5 goals. How was that?
No, it's an amazing feeling. I think you are the only one that maybe know how to score a lot of goals. So.
The cheek of him as well. Like, I mean, he's a bit of a joker. Comes in and he puts Micah Richards and Jamie Carragher on the show.
What a start! To be honest, the feeling is amazing. First of all, to win 7-0, and first of all, to kind of give a statement to. In this tournament in Champions League, which is a tournament I love, to give a kind of statement that we can actually score 7 goals, because it's not easy to score 7 goals. So it's an amazing feeling. Yeah.
100%, it's a statement, man. Round of 16, 7-0 to like this is not, as I said, Leipzig are not a Mickey Mouse team. I'm pretty certain they're quite high up there in the Bundesliga. I'm sure they would be top 4. Let me just have a quick look at this. I'm pretty certain they would be at least top 4. Let's have a look at this, the table. Yeah, Leipzig are third, man. They're third in the table, and they've just put away. It's mad. They put away the third team in the Bundesliga.
Erling, I said at the beginning of the Champions League that I think in one game this year you score 5 or 6. Were you upset? Not upset. I don't want upset. But I saw you talking with Kevin, and you were trying to figure out, okay, he's gonna come for him. He's gonna come for him. I think if he stayed on that field, it could have been 6 or 7 tonight.
Yeah, and in the first half I could have scored more. I had along with the goalkeeper. No, it's true. I had along with the goalkeeper with the pass from Nath. I had the rebound with Gundo. I thought he was going to play the ball. That's why I went a bit more. If I dropped down 2 meters, I would have scored because he shot at the keeper. So I could have had 2 more goals in the first half. And there was also crosses from Kevin I could have been at. So there was possibilities, but if I sat on the pitch, no one knows what will happen. Yeah, in my mind, I think I always have to look for the next and to try to always reach more to stay hungry, because maybe someone would, if they score 5 goals, would be happy. You have to be happy, but you have to want more, of course.
It's incredible. One, his awareness that he could have scored more. As a striker, he knows, already self-critiquing himself, how he can better. I mean, the guy just scored 5. And he still thinks, do you know what? I'm not happy. Like, I could have scored more. There were a couple of and God damn it, there were a couple of more chances. This is the scary part. He could have probably scored 6, 7. Probably could have even had 5 in the first half. That's how mad it is, and he's well aware of it. That just shows what a beast he is.
Erling, you've come into a team who have been massively successful, certainly domestically in terms of Premier Leagues. They haven't won the Champions League yet. They've brought you in, the best goal scorer in European football. Does it feel like there's maybe added pressure or more eyes on you to be the man who takes this team and this club to that first Champions League trophy?
It's a difficult question because I can easily make headlines with this answer.
Go on then. That's what we want. That's what we're here for.
No, but
just say I'm the man to do it.
No, but of course, the club want to win the Champions League. They want to still win trophies, and they won the Premier League 4 times out of the last 5 years. So they didn't bring me to win the Premier League. They know how to win the Premier League. So you can read between the lines. But I'm here to try to help the club develop even more, to try to win the Champions League for the first time.
Incredible. I mean, this guy's, you can see he's oozing in confidence. Imagine having this level of a player in your dressing room. I mean, you know, he wants to say that they did bring me to win the Champions League. I'm here to win the Champions League. Like, that's the level of confidence this lad has, man. I mean, he's 22. Like, that's mad, man. That's mad.
Did you think you'd score as much goals coming to Man City? I know you did it at Dortmund, but fitting into this system in the Premier League, did you think you could do as well as you have?
No, I knew I was going to score goals because last season, how many goals did City score? Probably 100.
He's well aware
so
of
to
all
be a
the
striker in this
situations.
team, when I saw them the last season without a striker, I was like thinking when they were crossing the ball in, I was like, oh, I would love to be there, you know?
Look at that. He just knows. He knows his talent. He knows his skill set. And he's been watching Man City previously. And he knows the amount of chances Man City creates. He was itching. He was absolutely itching to join this particular football club because he knows he would have scored. A lot of people say, oh, he could have come to Chelsea. He could have gone this, that, the other. Nah, mate. He has been watching Man City and he can see the amount of chances Man City creates. You know, it's a joke, to be honest. It's a joke. And this is one of the biggest reasons he's come in, because you have to create for him in order to put those chances away. So, makes sense.
You know, but serious. So I kind of knew I would score a lot of goals. And in the end, there's so much potential in this team. And I think we still can improve a lot, you know, in the game, how we play. And also, it's an easy thing to say, and but I could have scored more goals. I missed a lot of chances, but the most important thing is to come to chances, because when you come to chances,
incredible mindset.
That's what
Incredible
that's a
mindset.
Well, you're talking about trying to score more goals. There was an actual Manchester City team who couldn't score more goals than you, and that was the team he played in. In the mid-2000s, scored 39 in a season. You've got Danny on your own, and we're only in mid-March. Micah.
Wow.
Come on.
You do me like that, Jamie?
Yeah,
I have one. If I can say, I'm sure you saw what we said about you, and now you can get better. Where do you think you can get better?
I think I can get better in everything. I've been missing a lot of chances with my left foot. I had, along with the goalkeeper in the first
listen
half,
to this.
I
This is
should have
incredible.
scored. So left foot, right foot, I have to be much better. Heading, combining, everything. But if I have to take one, maybe to help the other players get better, because this is something I would love to, put people in better positions, the attacking fielders dropping down, putting them in better positions so they come in the favorite positions they want to be in,
Erling.
It's incredible what he just said there. Not only he's critiquing himself by saying, I want to get better with my left foot, my right foot, my heading, my link up. The most important thing he said right at the end, I want to be able to improve my teammates and get them in a position they can devastate. And you see the amount of times, especially in Leipzig game, but recently I've seen it as well, how hard Erling Haaland works to put Gundogan in a good space, to put KDB in a good space, not through his passing, but his movement, dragging defenders away, trying to compete for the second ball so that, KDB can win that ball or Gundogan can win that ball, and then putting them in a position where they are at their lethal best, just in front of the box or just in and around the box, and they can latch onto a shot. I mean, this guy's mindset, his footballing IQ, he's not just thinking about improving himself. He's thinking about how can I get my teammates to be in better positions. This is the level that we need. This is the level that we need at Chelsea Football Club. But look, let's see what happens. But Man City at the moment, they've got themselves an absolute beast. Look at this. 36 matches played in all club competition, ladies and gentlemen. 39 goals scored, 5 assists. Premier League, 28 goals in the Premier League. And we still have, 13, 14 games to go? It's mad. 10 goals in the Champions League of 6 games played. Is truly, truly incredible. Let's check out this particular interview now before we go into the tactical side of things.
Erling Haaland, huge congratulations. Well done. Look, you've had some amazing nights and days on a football pitch.
Yeah.
Where does this evening rank among them?
It's a big night. First of all, to play Champions League. I'm really proud to play Champions League, and I love this competition, as everybody know. And I 5 goals to win 7-0 at home. I'm so happy.
And Erling, which one of those goals was actually your favourite then?
Should I be honest now? I'm a bit blurry in my head, so I don't remember the goals. But I just remember shooting, don't thinking.
You don't remember.
To be honest.
Shall I tell you the one that they thought was going to be the one you liked the most, which was the second one, because you just scored the first, and straight away you had that intent to get forwards. We can have a look at it now.
I was so tired as well after the celebrations.
Was that part of your game plan, though, to press this team early on?
Yeah, we worked on the pressing, obviously, yesterday. And
I can't obviously show the particular graphics, but this was honestly an incredible goal. Not because of the way, his finishing or anything like that. It was more the fact that he literally worked his backside off Erling Haaland, pressed the living daylights out of the goalkeeper, forced him to send a ball in a particular location where there were, Man City players evident as well. They competed for the ball, and then Erling Haaland was there quickly to win the second ball. And then from there, he just, made sure that KDB got the ball. And then KDB took the shot, and off the rebound from the goalkeeper, surely enough, as you can see in these still pictures, Erling Haaland gets that goal. But this was an incredible work rate that was shown by Erling Haaland, and this is what he means. Previously in that video where he was talking to, Jamie Carragher and Thierry Henry and Mika Richards, making sure and working hard to put players like KDB, Gundogan, and others into the right position to devastate.
My super strength. I think after scoring 5 goals, I have to say scoring goals.
What element of that is it? Just a natural instinct, your positioning, your reaction?
Yeah, should I be honest? A lot of goals today. I didn't think. I was just doing it on
Instinct.
the
He didn't
penalty. I
think,
was
it's just pure instinct.
trying to get the ball into the back of the net. Same with the second goal. Same with the third goal. Same with every goal. I didn't think on every single goal. So I think a lot of it is just being quick in the mind and try to do the right thing and try to put it where the keeper is not. Yeah, I think a little bit of it. I think a little bit of it, of course, is quality, but yeah, a lot of it is in the head, I think.
I saw something today in the game, and Aki especially playing the ball forward early, over the top, that space in behind where I
That
think
was an
you'd love to run
incredible
into.
ball from Ake.
Is that something you want to see more in this team, that you get more opportunities and more goals? You can feel you can dominate teams and players like that?
Yeah, I think we can use this more, of course. When we do this, of course, then people drop more and there's more space for the smaller guys in between to play. And I think compared to last year now, my personal opinion, we can play a bit different. A different way with a striker in behind. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to bring.
And the final.
That's actually a fantastic point. As Leipzig's defense sort of tried to creep forward, Nathan Ake dropped in a long ball just behind the defense, and Haaland's pace, he could have scored. He went behind the defense and he almost beat the keeper as well. And as Haaland said, when the opposition sees that, they want to be a little bit deeper, and that just brings on the attacking players that Man City has into the frame to make those short passes and really take advantage of the opposition at that time. So once again, man, this kid's level of thinking is
Question, you're on the pitch, you've scored 5, you're starting to think, right, double hat-trick in the Champions League, and then the manager puts your number up. What? What?
Yeah, I told him when I went off, I would love to score a double hat-trick, but what can we do?
unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I mean, the hunger. 5 is not enough, man. This is the mindset. This is the mindset. This is the level that every club desires their players to have. Now I'm going to try and showcase something interesting that I saw with Man City, which I'm hoping that you guys saw this as well. I wanted to see what you guys think about this, because this was truly something different that I'm starting to see with Pep Guardiola. Gone are the days with Pep where, you had the flying fullbacks, overlapping fullbacks, this, that, the other. He's doing something different now. This was the setup shown on TV, but this was not the setup with the ball. I want to really focus on with the ball. Without the ball, defensively, look, we can revisit that, but Man City predominantly hold the ball. It's very interesting to see how they attack. With the ball, this shape is not how it is. So obviously this was Ederson. By the way, Ederson, how he stayed on, he probably should have got a red card. Is the other factor that the first goal was really, the referee screwed up big time. If that's a handball, I mean, the Leipzig defender wasn't even looking at the ball, and literally Rodri headed into the defender's hand. I mean, what you meant to do? How are you going to jump with your hand behind your back? You can't do that. It's physically not possible. Something they need to look at. And after that first goal went in, sure, Leipzig should have stayed a lot more tighter, but the momentum, you can see the momentum shift. But also Ederson as well. That was mad what he did and how he still stayed on in the pitch. But it is what it is. So this is the lineup they had: Ederson, Ake, Diaz, Stones, Akanji, Rodri, Gundogan, KDB, Silva, Grealish, Haaland. With the ball, however, it was something different. Grealish and Silva were out wide as possible. Gundogan and KDB were in the half spaces. Gundogan on the left side, KDB on the right side. And then Rodri opened up a bit of space for Stones to come in to play a double pivot. And then all of a sudden, this was a back three, actually. And Pep Guardiola has been playing the back three predominantly this particular season. What this does is it really pushes Gundogan and KDB further up. And, if you go long with Haaland and he wins an aerial duel, you can have KDB and Gundogan pick up the second balls and really cause a lot of damage, and then open up the space for Grealish and Silva to manipulate out wide. Or, if you press without the ball in this manner and the goalkeeper somehow gets it wrong and it falls into this midfield area, as you can see, when you have 4, Rodri, Stones, KDB, Gundogan, most likely are going to dominate the opposition midfield unless they have 5. Even if they have 4-on-4, it's going to be very difficult to try and beat these 4 the way they press, the way they move the ball. So if the opposition keeper goes long or whatever he wants to do, these players will be there to go up for the duel. And then once they're up for the duel, they're there for the second ball. Pep Guardiola's massive on picking up the second ball. Once you pick up the second ball, you're going to find a lot of space. And on top of that, you'll see at times Ake joining in these areas, and all of a sudden it's really 2 at the back, because Ake will add at times as that additional person. And the other thing that I saw every now and then when this happened, Ake would drop down in defense and Stones from this area would still maintain defensively there. But once he starts seeing that the opposition's deep in their half, he'll quickly slot into the right back position and maintain the back 4. So you have to be so disciplined. You have to be so disciplined with the ball. And John Stones absolutely nailed it. And this is the thing. This is what you get with Pep Guardiola's Man City, man. They're so difficult to play against. Always looking for that overload. Always looking to, outnumber you. And then if they start winning duels and picking up those second balls, good luck to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Man City. Stay away from Man City in the Champions League. They look unbelievable. I know they can have off days here and there, but over 2 legs, good luck, man. Good luck. Anyone would probably hope that they pick up Bayern Munich next up and somehow avoid them until the final and have that one-off game the way Chelsea did a couple of seasons back. But if you get these guys over 2 legs, they're going to be hard to stop. They're going to be asking so many questions, and you better have the answers. You better have the answers. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe to Miz TV Total Football. Till next time, everyone. Take care. See ya.